Hey everybody, welcome to another Adventures of Pete. Haven't made a video in a minute, so I thought I'd bust one out real quick, talking about some of the things I got planned here in 2023 for the 68 Mustang, of course. So this week, I think Friday, I have an appointment to get the power steering all fixed and finally resolved. So I've got some parts over here that I want to show everybody. This is the new hydraulic control valve assembly, which we think is really what's wrong with the car. It's just a defective part, or maybe it got contaminated and clogged up. So brand new hydraulic control valve assembly right there. That should fix the problem. I also got a bunch of different parts here, different hoses. The main thing I wanted to show everybody here was this dude. So this is a clamp that they used on Mustangs back in the day that had the big block motors in them. So the big block motors were obviously bigger than this guy, which is the small block 289, and they had headers on the cars, so there wasn't a lot of room. Let's see here if you guys can see this or not. So here's the power steering pump here, and then the lines come off the back here. There's one here and then one down here. One's a low pressure line, one's a high pressure line. And the way they're routed is they run like out the pump and then down right in between where these headers are. And I just never liked that way. The lines that are on it have like this heat wrap on it that's all like heated up, and then a friend of mine told me a story where he was driving an ex-girlfriend's, I think it was a 67 Mustang, so probably the same type setup, and his lines were actually like sitting on the header. So when he was driving down the highway, that line got really heated up, and as soon as he turned and put pressure through that hose, it burst and blew, power steering fluid is just automatic transmission fluid, blew automatic transmission fluid over the real hot headers, and it just caught on fire, and then you got fuel, and so what this bracket does is it actually mounts underneath the car, and then the lines run, instead of going that way, they actually go down. So they're nowhere near the headers at that point. So I'm gonna have that done. So just doing what I can to kind of bulletproof the car, if you will, so you can see here I got this this heat sheath that you can put around anything that's around something hot. It's kind of like a shield. It's supposed to help it. Yeah. So this is good stuff. We'll get those hoses wrapped in this, and we'll get that all put together. And hopefully my power steering will be fixed. It's really never been right since I've had the car. So this would be cool to actually get it fixed. So some other stuff I've done to the car. I've kind of been working on the paint a little bit. I don't know how well you're going to see it on camera, but I'm going to start on the roof of the car, which I actually haven't done anything to, so you can see what I started with. So here's the roof of the car. It might look like it's got some shine because the light's hitting it, but trust me, it's kind of dull looking. And then here's the side of the car that I actually have been kind of washing and polishing a little bit. And you can see at least this side of the car right now starting to look a little bit better. So pretty happy with that, the way it's starting to come out. I think I really just need someone that's a professional to go over this car. The compound I had wasn't super aggressive, and I feel like if I could have gotten down a little deeper on the paint, it would have came out a little shinier. So, but anyhow, that's pretty much the update of what's going on. Here's a nice one of those little cherries on the Sundays. I've got this piece of trim here that mounted. Oh, it went upside down here. Yeah. So it's a little piece of trim here that mounts on the nose of the car, the nose of the hood. And this end here is snapped off, as you can see. And overall, just as I tried to polish it up, it just wouldn't polish up that nice. So off with this guy. Let me get a screwdriver here real quick. It's my favorite screwdriver. So over here on this fender, you can see I've got that new trim piece. Came with a couple screws. So I'm gonna pop this on there real quick. And like I said, little cherry on a sundae. So that hood will have a nice new trim piece on it, and that'll look really nice. So let me just put it on pause real quick. I'll start putting a couple screws in, and then when I'm about finished with it, we'll show the reveal of it. So cool. Going on pause, and I'll be right back after I get it on there just a little bit better. All right, back. Let's check this thing out real quick here. Drew some blood. You're not working on your car if you're not drawing some blood. So, cool. Let's look at this strip real quick here. I had some fingerprints on it I wanted to wipe off real quick. Yeah. All right. I had to, it wasn't lining up right. It was a little bit shifted over this way, so I tapped it on the side. That's how I cut myself. I pushed on it first and cut myself, and then so I tapped it on this side a little bit, and I think the peak is lined up really nice there with the way the hood goes. So let me put this hood down, make sure there's nothing in the way. All right, well, that's not bad. I think it comes around the curve like it's supposed to. Yeah. Like I said, the peak lines up really nice. And it comes around to this side really nice here too. Wondering if this piece here is, see how it goes up high there? It's like those almost kind of made up. Whereas this one, it's down a little bit on this side. So I took a little inventory on this car recently where I went around and just wrote down things that I thought I'd want to replace. And this little piece inside here, as you can see, like right there. I just can't get that to clean up nice. I've been trying to scrub on it and stuff. It just doesn't want to come up nice. So it wraps the whole way around here. So I'm going to replace that piece and probably this outside trim piece as well. And then there's a little piece in the middle here. It connects them. Replace that. You can see the bumper here. It looks pretty good, but when you really get on close to it, you can see that it's a little bit, you know. So I cleaned it up a little bit. It looks decent right now to look at it, but so I'm thinking about replacing the front and rear bumper. You know, that grill surround piece. I'm gonna replace the door handles. I mean, these are really bad, terribly pitted and stuff. Actually, when I looked up the price on these, they're like 25 bucks for these door handles. So, and there's not a whole lot to replace them. There's like a rod that connects down here in the door, so you got to reach in and disconnect it. Maybe I'll make a video on that when I do that. But yeah, so replace the door handles. I was thinking about even replacing, there's like some trim that comes around this window here, and even a piece come across here. I think I'm gonna leave them be for a little while. That was actually like for that whole kit. It's like 4 pieces, I think, that go the whole way around. It was like 220 bucks. So I was like, maybe I'll wait on that. And then the rear bumper, can't really see it that well, but I cleaned it up a little bit too, and it looks decent, but when you really get on close to it, it doesn't look too good. So, and then you can see this door handle's kind of yucky as well. So, we're doing well. Like I said, I haven't made a video in a while, so I really haven't done a whole lot. So, we're gonna get this power steering fixed. We're going to just keep chipping away at the paint, polishing away, and just trying to see if I can get it to look a little bit better than it already does. So we'll see. But I'd like to try to start putting it in some shows if I can, and see what'll happen. She's not, you know, showroom condition by any means, but she's still a 68 Mustang, and you just don't see them that much anymore. So I want to clean her up a little bit more, and then see what we can do about taking her into a show maybe. I think she'll look really good. So thanks for watching, everybody. Just a quick little update video I wanted to make since I hadn't made one in a while. Of course, I want to thank everyone that watches. My Uncle Paul hit me up recently. He had watched one of my videos, came across it, and commented. So that was really special. You know, I haven't spoke to my Uncle Paul in a little bit. He's a really cool guy that knows a lot about cars. So maybe one day he can come down and lend me a hand or something, you know. So that would be really cool. So Uncle Paul, if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate you watching, and we need to connect at some point soon if we can. So that's my little message I want to leave to everybody. You know, reach out to those you know, people in your life, whether they're family or just old friends, and stay in touch with those people, even if it's been for a while and it seems a little awkward to reach out to them. You know, having friends in your life is a really valuable and important thing. So stay in touch with the ones that you do have, and reach out to the ones that you just got out of touch with, and see what they're up to. You know, just say hello and try to you know, reignite that friendship. So with that, thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys probably next week after the power steering gets fixed. I'll take for a little ride and see how that's working and everything like that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.